We also have hot dogs, we have condiments, we have cupcakes, pizza.
People at Skid Row know him as Hiccups, a clown that brings pizza to the homeless every last Sunday of the month. He's been doing this for the past 13 years. The Hiccups Pizza Project brings food and other goods to Skid Row, an area in downtown that has more than 4,400 people experiencing homelessness, according to the 2022 Greater Los Angeles Homeless Count. Hiccups launched this project in 2012 after announcing it on Facebook that he would go to Skid Row to feed 300 unhoused people. The response was overwhelming. But going there for the first time wasn't easy.
It was scary because, remember, I'm going to the street where there's no patrols, there's no security. My only security was that you're gonna go out there and do something good, so you're hoping that the universe takes care of you.
One advice he gives to people that go help for the first time is to have an open mind.
Just tell people don't judge, because a lot of times, and I've been there before, we live from check to check. And being homeless doesn't just become unless you want to. But not everybody that's homeless is addicted to drugs. Not everybody that's homeless wants to be there.
He also guarantees that if you help, you will receive many blessings.
I always tell people, when you give, don't expect something back right away, because that's not the point. When you give, keep on giving. Keep on giving. Help your local hospital. Help a family that's fighting cancer. Help people that are unhoused. You got that extra change, give it to somebody that's going to buy coffee. But don't expect something in return. That's not the way it works. The universe pays you back in different ways.
Volunteers are also very grateful they found Hiccups in their lives.
I keep on coming back because I feel that we fulfill somebody, and it brings back to me where I was at 20 years ago, almost being homeless. So I feel that now that I'm good, I could come back and give to the homeless.
Oh my God, he is an amazing person. He brings so many people together, not only the homeless community, but just everyday people. He has a big heart. He does so much for the community. He should be recognized more.
We've been seeing each other at events or things that matter. We also were at a funeral for our 6-year-old boy that died. That was very tragic for both of us. And I got to tell you, Frankie held me for a long time that day. So we've met through situations where we're crying, other times where we're ecstatically happy because we're giving. So he's my people. He's my people. I think he's the real deal. I think he's the real deal.
I've been in Skid Row off and on for about 64 years. I left and come back. I'm a man of God. I'm drug free. And when I met Hiccup, they were like a family to me, and they took me in. And I've been volunteering for his line. And then I met all his family and everybody here, and they all know me. And my story is, I've just been on the planet by myself since my mother died at 12. I never knew a father. They don't even really look like. It was my mother that raised me. And she taught me the values of respecting people from all around the world, because everybody has different characters, different cultures. And we only know only thing we know is what we learned where we grew up at. So when you take on the outside of the world, you have to keep an open mind, and that, to me, there is no right or wrong, because people are going to only know what they were taught where they grew up at.
I said, okay, let's make it, I'll design it.
During the day, Hiccups is a preschool teacher in Silver Lake. During weekends, he goes to birthday parties and entertains children. When he was a little boy, he admired Cepillín, a Mexican clown that appeared on TV shows. Hiccups used to work at a hospital where many kids had cancer. One day, he decided to dress as a clown. The kids loved him, and that's how Hiccups the Clown was born. Hiccups is originally from Mexico. His uncle brought him to the United States when he was 2 years old. Never met his parents when he was a kid, but his grandma raised him, and that meant the world to him.
Her teachings to me were always respect, even if you don't feel respected. Eventually, time will come, and whoever doesn't treat you good will come around and realize, like, you were always the same person, humble and honest and hardworking.
His grandma passed away at the age of 107 2 years ago. It broke his heart, but he knows his grandma was very proud of him.
By an artist named Hector Silva. When I showed this to my grandma, she asked me, "Am I really that wrinkled?" I said, "Yeah, Grandma, you're really that wrinkled."
Let me tell you who these guys are. This is Valentina, cancer fighter, cancer survivor. This is Delilah, cancer fighter, cancer survivor.
Hiccups was also an ambassador in the nonprofit Padres contra el Cáncer, where he advocated for children with cancer and their families. He has helped bring smiles to many little cancer patients, some who have beaten cancer, and others who have earned their wings. One of them made a mark on him. His name was Dorian.
Dorian was an 8-year-old boy who had brain tumors. I met him 2 years prior to his passing. Dorian was like a grown-up in a little kid's body. He showed no pain. He was not a crybaby per se, and he knew he was sick. Dorian also and his family became involved in the Pizza Project, and Dorian passed away peacefully at his house, and Dorian's family asked me if I could attend the funeral as a clown. Now that, my friends, it's one of the hardest things to do. When you think of a clown, you don't think of a clown at a funeral. Instead, I wrote a book about Dorian and I read it over his casket at his funeral.
Hiccups has 2 long-term plans for the Pizza Project. One is to feed the homeless twice a month. The other one is to know that others will carry on this initiative in the future.
The homeless crisis, unfortunately, is not going to end. Not the way people want to end it. There's steps that I think politicians need to do before they say, let's clean up this area. You're not cleaning up anything if you're throwing things away and just moving people somewhere else.
If you ever get a chance to talk to a homeless person, just listen to them. They have a story. They have a story. Sometimes they don't even want money. They just want to be heard or be acknowledged.
Thank you. Thank y'all very much.
I extend my heartfelt appreciation for you, for your volunteer leadership, and I encourage you to continue to answer the call to serve. The country is counting on you. Joe Biden.
Gold medal from the White House right here. I'm trying not to cry. Here you go, my friend. Woo!